Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Micronesian News Broadcast. Today is February 21, 2019, Thursday, and you're tuned in. So let's get this started. And in our very first story, last week a petition, well actually not last week, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, last week a petition was introduced by former president and attorney Johnson Toribog of Palau. This petition allows that only citizens present in Palau be allowed to vote. Currently, ballot boxes are prohibited from going outside but allows absentee ballots, and this bill aims to stop that. So the whole entire gist of this is that Palauans have long influenced elections. And that even happens here. Palauans not living in Palau. Some reasons to stop this include voter fraud, high cost of campaigning overseas. I mean, what do you think? Home rule is the basis of this whole entire petition. What is that? Well, basically, if you're going to vote but don't live in an area affected by it, how valid is your vote? In the words of Toribong, those who live on the land are the ones who will decide for themselves, for they know the issues and challenges better. End quote. Palauans who live abroad don't pay taxes or contribute to the economy. These voters do not feel the consequences of their decisions, said Toribong. Not to mention absentee ballots have a higher chance of being manipulated is also a big concern. The high cost of campaigning, well, leave that to the candidates. That's their expense. Who knows, maybe these absent voters can provide some out-of-the-box thinking and solutions. Or are they out of touch with the issues? What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And here's another episode from Palau that will probably make you laugh or make you concerned. Last year in June 2021, President Tommy Remengesau declared that day being June 21, National Yoga Day in honor of the exercise regimen. Since then, a sizable protest has been mounted against it, wanting yoga to not be implemented into school activities. Since November 11, which was the time the petition was started, last year more than 700 signatures have been gathered and was adopted by the House of Delegates on February 18 this month, which is just a couple days ago. Religious reasons are the main concern of this whole entire petition. Well, if you know, Palau is a largely predominantly Christian country, just like I would assume the Marshalls and definitely the FSM. So members that have the letter that was citing the reason why is that yoga has religious roots in Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and that it aims to eliminate consciousness, and that the physical and mental health benefits of yoga are not proven. Well then, the American Osteopathic Association would prove you wrong, sir, or ma'am, or whoever. And I quote from this letter, "We are unwilling to subject our children to practices that have potential negative spiritual ramifications." End quote. And to do research on how yoga actually affects its practitioners. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And the big story everybody knows about, the weather situation here in the region of Micronesia. So just recently here in the island of Pohnpei, we experienced some heavy winds. Well, some pretty heavy winds. I mean, shingles were flying, trees fell, school was canceled. I mean, even the college classes were canceled. So since when are colleges canceled over some winds? Just a disclaimer, I mean, last time there was some pretty strong winds, even more stronger than this one. School still went on, so I don't know. Maybe because it's such a big deal now that we have to cancel school for it. But anyways, we went back to school today, and the interesting thing is that as of yesterday, which was February 20, and the days before that, the municipalities of Pohnpei, which include Kichi Umetelenium, they didn't have power. There are parts of the Nech and Sokez that did have power, and Kaselehlie for the most part did have power. As for now, the storm has headed towards Chuuk. I think it's already there, and it's going to continue on to Guam and Saipan, possibly up into Eastern Asian area. So, yeah, that's the whole entire weather Here are our announcements. On March 7th, Girls' Day will be held at the Pohnpei National Olympic Committee pool. Women allowed only. I mean, women only allowed. You get what I mean. And tomorrow, there will be a forum at the College of Micronesian National Campus. It will be with Adam De Sola Pool, who is a angel investor and green tech businessman. Come out. It'll be at MITC Room1, 9 a.m. If you're able to join us, please come out and join us. Listen to what he has to say, answer some questions, and, get a possible investment from this dude. I mean, after all, he is an investor. He's a businessman. That's what he does. Give money to make money. Yeah. Anyways, and then on February 27th, this is a big one. From 11 a.m. onwards, at a Pohnpei Congressional Candidate Forum will be held at Pohnpei State Conference Room. At-large candidates will be at 11 a.m. and two-years candidates will be at 2 p.m. Come out and listen to what they have to say and possibly ask them questions, because you guys will be electing them into office. And if you guys want to change, well, then you have to know what your officials actually want. And in our last announcement, Chuuk State commemorates 75th anniversary of Operation Hailstone. If you don't know what Operation Hailstone is, well, it's a operation that was conducted by the United States military against the Imperial Japanese military in Chuuk Lagoon. And that's the reason why there's a whole bunch of wrecks out in the Chuuk Lagoon. Among those in attendance were various FSM officials, various U.S. officials. Yeah. And they were talking about, the lives that were lost and whatnot. And I just want to say a big shout out to those who served in the armed forces then and till now, for allowing us to have all these freedoms that we have. Even me allowing me the freedom to sit here in front of you, delivering the news. Yeah. Anyways, that's all for the announcements, and now here is my brother Norman with the weather.
This is Norman, and this is the weather for tomorrow. 27 degrees Celsius high during the day and 24 degrees Celsius low during the night, with thunderstorms and 50% chance of precipitation and 82% of humidity. Sunrise will be at 6:42 a.m. and sunset will be at 6:38 p.m. Southeast winds 15 to 20 knots and seas will be at 16 to 19. Thanks for tuning in to the Micronesian News broadcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tune in every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Until next time, see you later!